Hey guys, Mike here at ARK.S Productions. Today is the 30th of October 2019. I just did a couple of updates on my website, so I thought it made sense to try and do a YouTube video for a couple of reasons. One, just to do a talking head and check in with you guys because I haven't seen you for a while. Second, just to kind of test some new equipment that I bought. So first off, big thanks to my buddy Andrea Ratti for coming around and sort of looking around the flat and seeing what I could and couldn't do with lights and where might be a good place to set up. Hopefully you're noticing there's a bit of an improvement in this video. I'm no longer standing there with a selfie stick. I've actually got a tripod with a brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max on it. I've got a couple of lights on. I'm still using this sort of clip-on lapel mic, which I think's fine to a point, but it's not really where I want it to be. So I'll be sort of investing in a new shotgun mic because I turned on my trusty Rode NGT2 and it is not working. So I'll probably implement another one of those and just pop it up the top here so you can hear me a little clearer. So yeah, a little bit more in terms of kind of production values, I suppose, and video quality, yeah, the music, what's been happening with the music. So as I said, just done a couple of updates on the website. What's been happening? So ARK.S Fireproof. So there's like a cinematic EP that we were kind of working on. What we've chosen to do instead is break it down into a few singles. And ARK.S, I believe, is currently, hopefully, if all's going well, working on some videos for Fireproof and the kind of upcoming tracks. So Fireproof's been released. It's available on all platforms worldwide. Check it out. It's ARK.S, and then the track's called Fireproof. Big shout out to Michelle Connop for doing the photography and for Richard Jacksley for doing the artwork on the single. Amazing, really pleased with it, and I know all the guys in the ARK.S camp are pretty happy with it as well, so big thumbs up there. Track's been really well received, so that's both me and ARK.S are pleased with that. That's gone out. Kind of while we're on the releasey subject thing, I've been kind of working in the background quite hard on how to get music out in kind of China and sort of South America, where obviously in the West we're all kind of fixated on Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, you know, even YouTube to a point, and when we get over to places like China and South America, they're not as prevalent. Maybe YouTube is to a point, but you definitely don't get as many people using things like Spotify. So there are different streaming services in China which are hugely popular, and currently a lot of people aren't over there. So I've been spending a lot of time looking at distribution, which I'll be implementing into Aurora Eclipse so I can push my releases and my artist releases kind of out there. The roster's growing slightly, so there's me, as there always has been. Now we've got ARK.S, I've seen he's on there, and I'm kind of working on a little bit of a hush-hush project, I suppose, at the moment with a friend, and that should be coming out within the coming weeks. And then maybe this whole thing with China might make a little bit more sense as well while I'm talking about releasing music in China. Outside of that, Clare Estelle. So I got a call again from Clare Estelle. Those of you last year may have seen that I did the mix and master on her track Somehow. Her new track called Sacred Night has just come out. It's dropped on all major platforms. I'll put the link down below at the bottom of this video, and there is also a update on my website which will take you to her website, and then you can see all the different things that's going on there. So that was a big tick on that one. Again, lots of sort of smiles all round. I'm pleased that one got out without any hitches. So that's 2 tracks there. I've been doing a lot of pitches this year. Well, I say a lot, but I know some of you guys who I've been catching up with are doing almost like 7 pitches a day by the looks of it, whereas I've done sort of 7 over 6 months. So in many ways I've been a little slow there, I suppose, in my progress. But yeah, I've done a lot of pitches out, mainly for trailer stuff. But yeah, it's mostly been producer hat and kind of looking at, again, more distribution and kind of working on sort of what I can do for YouTube videos. So I suppose the first thing I want out of this video really is, A, how does it look? Feel free to completely cuss it. Feel free to say, well done, Mike, maybe try this, try that. I am completely new in terms of the videography world, really. I've never really, you know, I think I bought like an old Sony camera when I first went to uni in maybe 2010. And I had some old crappy cameras back in the day, but it's mainly been smartphones for me. So I opted to upgrade to this new iPhone, which seems good to me. But I understood that I needed lighting, and lighting's always been a bit of a problem in my videos. So yeah, give me a shout on what you think of this particular video. Maybe give me some pointers or some YouTube clips I could look at that could help me out, that maybe helped you out. That would be awesome. And just some video ideas. So I'm thinking maybe of kind of covering like accounting. You know, obviously there's a heavy kind of there's lots of videos out there on producing music and making music, but no one really talks about the business side of things. And the business side of things has been quite a sort of prominent point for me really throughout my career. So maybe touching on that, how to deal with royalties, collecting royalties, and kind of how to look through your statements, and just a little bit about general back of housekeeping with accounts. Maybe that's one video I thought about maybe doing, and then just continuing perhaps down the beginner series route, and just throwing out vids and saying hello to you guys. I'm still continuing Patreon. I'm trying to kind of push that a little more, but I have added a PayPal donate button. So if anyone wants to continue supporting me, supporting the content, please feel free to give that a link. If not, just watching the videos is fine by me. Join the conversation, keep going, and I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Okay guys, I will speak to you soon.